thanks so much for your time. We're here in Nadi, and a very exciting time for Fiji tourism, and in particular for Fiji Airways, isn't it?
It's very exciting for Fiji tourism, Fiji Airways, and for Fiji. It's we're really stepping onto the world stage that much more lately, and so we see all kind of possibilities ahead for the nation, for the airline, for tourism. More and more people are finding out about us, and we think that's an excellent opportunity into the future.
And if you look at Fiji as a brand itself, as the nation, as the islands, obviously it's fantastic for you guys when you do go on launch new routes around the world or expand your operations, isn't it?
It is, and I think the name Fiji, it has a bit of an emotive resonance to it, all right? People have heard of Fiji before. It's got a little bit of panache. It's got a little bit of aspiration behind it. So it's a name that's a little emotive, and we like that as well.
A branding exercise. Obviously, the airline rebranded a few years ago from Air Pacific to Fiji Airways, and that's resonated very well globally for you, hasn't it?
It has. I think it's resonated well globally and also within the region. It describes a little bit more of who we are. It helps focus the region a little bit more, but it also draws more attention to the Fijian culture, to the Fijian identity, and again, that's part of the attraction, the appeal. So it's worked well from the standpoint of identification, but also the brand itself, the livery, has a lot of meaning behind it too. And we're very pleased with the awards that we've won just for the livery itself as well.
But obviously the airline is pitched as a very beautiful boutique airline in the South Pacific, and you are leading on that front, aren't you?
We are. I think it's in a number of different areas, but most of all I think the single largest area is for service and reliability. For anybody who's been to Fiji before, and James, you're a regular through here, you know a little bit about the Fijian DNA. You know a little bit about what it's like to experience the Fijian hospitality, the Fijian warmth, and as we say it, the welcome to our home spirit. People talk about it, and actually visitors who haven't been here as yet for the first time can't really believe it until they actually experience it. But it's that sense of genuineness, that sense of familiarity. The Fijians want to get to know you, and they want to serve you. So I think while we have state-of-the-art aircraft, while we have one of the youngest fleets in the world now and going to be getting newer with the new airplanes that we're bringing in, I think for all the attributes, the one thing that's most distinctive, the one thing that's most unique is the Fijian DNA, our Fijian colleagues. That's what I think sets us apart.
So you're very blessed. Fiji is a destination that offers something for a lot of different travelers. It's not just luxury properties here from a hotel standpoint, there's a lot of mid-market hotels. So as a leisure airline, you fit in really perfectly there, don't you?
We really do, and the nice thing about that is for the destination of Fiji itself, and we as the airline catering to that, we can work through a spectrum of providing different things that different travelers are looking for, whether it's a 3-star, a 4-star, 5-star, or on a scale of 1 to 5, 6 stars, because now we have some real luxury properties, extreme luxury properties here as well. But the majority of our guests here, the majority of our passengers, still would remain in that 3 or 4-star category, but we can still cater up to the luxury market as well. And whether it's families, now what we're seeing also is an increasing number of not just families, but also singles and couples that range from different levels of affluence. So the market is broadening out, and I think for people who are familiar with the product of what we have as Fiji Airways, they see that we can very comfortably accommodate those different sectors.
So how do you do it so well? You've got some of the best service in the sky, you've got some of the nicest airplanes in the sky, the A350s are coming, this airline keeps getting better.
Yes, well thank you. We appreciate that vote of confidence, and we mostly appreciate it because it's coming from our customers telling us that. It's not what we think of ourselves or where we're rated through certain surveys, but most importantly, what the customers tell us about their experience on the airline. I think the way we're able to keep doing that is to stay focused on what are the fundamentals. The fundamentals are the service, the fundamentals are what it is about to be a Fijian, and then we augment that with the hardware, the new airplanes, the new in-flight entertainment, the level of product that's served both on the airplane and on the ground. Our new lounges, specifically our premium lounge here in Fiji at the gateway, at the hub here, unprecedented and unequaled by any other in the region. That makes it not only a very accommodating spot for individuals on their way out, departing, but also we have a growing amount of transiting customers coming through as well. So in all those different touch points, both the software and the hardware, I think that's what allows us to be pretty appealing to the guests, and really what's behind the fine reviews that we've been getting.
And you talk about the connections. Obviously, you offer amazing connections between Australia, New Zealand, and the USA, and reverse, don't you?
We do, and that is the primary connections. We are, in fact, well, we're a Fijian airline, primarily for traffic to Fiji and from Fiji. We are still a network carrier. We're a hub and spoke carrier, and we offer very convenient connections on a daily basis from North America through Nadi to Australia, 4 points in Australia, 3 points in New Zealand, and then also to the entire South Pacific region. So it's a lot of fun being the heart and soul, if you will, that point that sits right out here in the South Pacific, where we can connect traffic not only North America to Australia and vice versa, but distributed throughout the network in the South Pacific. So we have in the neighborhood, depending upon the season or the time of the year, anywhere from 30–40% of our guests or our business are traveling and connecting in Fiji onward to other destinations. Very large market from North America, the United States, Canada, to Australia, to New Zealand. We fly to 4 points in Australia, 3 points in New Zealand. So it provides a very nice and a very broad connection opportunity there. And individuals can stop here and actually get a second vacation. So you get both Australia or New Zealand and the South Pacific, or going north the other way. So it's that aspect of it, and then it's also the connectivity that we offer to all the islands in the South Pacific here.